The Transportation Investment Act of 2010 allowed Georgia's 12 transit regions to vote independently on a penny sales tax increase that would develop the state's transportation over 10 years. Those regions that chose to participate were tasked with taking community input and generating a transportation plan that would allocate 15% of the new tax revenues to local projects. The Atlanta Regional Commission chose to tackle the dilemma of gathering input from 10 Atlanta metro area counties by holding a series of county-specific telephone town hall meetings that combined touch-tone polling with live question-and-answer sessions. Each county turned to local government officials to help field questions about the tax and about uses for the new revenues. The Atlanta Regional Roundtable used our telephone town halls to drive participants to their website and to local physical town hall meetings for more feedback. Using this depth of input from the community, the Atlanta Regional Roundtable's 21 elected officials put together a transportation plan that best served each of the region's 10 counties through a combination of region-wide transit projects and local transportation improvements specific to each county's needs. Watch this brief summary of our web-based teletown hall platform in action.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about transportation tonight. We're having a telephone town hall. Please join us. Stay on for the next hour. I think you'll learn a lot about what's going on in the county. Anyway, I'm going to hand this off to David. David, fill us in on this project, if you would, please.
Good evening and welcome. My name is David Haynes. I work in the Transportation Planning Division at the Atlanta Regional Commission. I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your busy day to join us this evening in this telephone town hall meeting. As Kurt said, we're going to be discussing regional transportation needs. So tonight, we'd like to hear your thoughts on what issues are of greatest concern to you and what you'd like to see funded under that sales tax. Tonight's a great opportunity for you to talk directly with your county's representatives on the roundtable, CEO Burl Ellis and Mayor Bill Floyd of Decatur. Give them your thoughts. You can dial 0 at any time to ask a question about the process or give input on potential projects. And if you want to learn more and continue to be involved after our conversation is over this evening, I encourage you to visit our website. That's www.atlantaregionalroundtable.com to get information. So I'm going to turn it over now to the CEO and the mayor for them to welcome you also and to begin answering your questions. And now, CEO Ellis.
Thank you, David, and good evening, everybody, and welcome to our DeKalb County Transportation Telephone Town Hall. I'm joined tonight, as David has already outlined, with Mayor Bill Floyd from Decatur. We're both members of the Transportation Roundtable for the Atlanta region, representing DeKalb County. The General Assembly has passed legislation that allows us to consider whether we want to fund this approximately $8 billion worth of projects over the next 10 years through an extra penny sales tax. Now, let me say that we're here today to hear from you. Nothing is written in stone at this point. This is early in the process. I've committed, along with my fellow elected officials, to have an open and transparent process throughout. And so we want to hear from you, to hear your thoughts on the referendum, to answer questions as best we can.
And welcome to our telephone town hall meeting we're having tonight. Ann, what's your question, please?
Thank you. I just wonder if there will be a very positive effect on unemployment in our area.
Well, Ann, this is CEO Burl Ellis. I'll give it a shot. First and foremost, we're talking about the construction and renovation of $8 billion of transportation improvements. That in and of itself will create additional work and will create jobs over the next 10 years in our region. But I think more fundamental than that is that we've got to have a regional transportation plan in order to facilitate getting our people to jobs that exist. So we think it keeps us competitive in our ability to locate businesses to the region, because we've got to have a transportation network that will allow for that to happen. We think it's important that for those jobs that are here now and those that will come, that people get to work as efficiently and home after work as efficiently as possible. And the $8 billion investment will also create its own share of jobs.